why should we be concerned with diamonds in this modern age? Well, because as you seem to be suggesting, they could be the silent players behind all the physical and so-called psychic reality. So could you say a little bit more about that?
It's so difficult to get a handle on the diamond. You see, in a sense, the, the last characteristic I didn't mention was the fact that they also mediate. They mediate between us and the gods. They mediate between the conscious mind and the unconscious, for example. They're inward and they're both outward. And and so that in the great Neoplatonic scheme of things, the soul of the world where the daimons live mediates between us and the world of nous or nous, which is the real world, the real world of the Platonic forms of which this world is just a shadow. But that is, as it were, a model of transcendent. You get our world, and then the soul of the world, then the world of nous or nous, the intelligible world, and then you get the one from which all the worlds emanate. But I prefer that sort of, as it were, the hierarchical transcendental model, which we in the West very like. We like hierarchies. But I prefer to see everything, as Plotinus did. He said that there's only one world, really, and the world is the world of soul. It's the soul of the world is the world. That soul is what organizes and generates this cosmos, and that it has a spiritual aspect, which is nous, and a material aspect, which is this world. So that's more of a sort of concentric version of things, and a more immanent model of how the cosmos is. And so when it comes to soul and its attendant daimons, if the whole cosmos is soul, including us, then we are simply individual manifestations of the world soul. And therefore, your question about inside and outside is kind of dissolved, because
Right.
we are microcosms in relation to a macrocosm. So we are paradoxical beings. We both contain the whole of the cosmos, as it were, as macrocosm, in the way that Jung said we contain the collective unconscious. But at the same time, it's wholly outside of us. It surrounds us. We are embedded in it. And so the whole project of Western dualism is one that I'm quite skeptical about.